Hi, good afternoon, guys, and welcome to our video Tuesday with your girl, Amy Inspire, the personal development coach, and that lady who is so passionate about seeing changes, positive changes, and about her who is passionate about helping success-minded individuals gain clarity about their purpose and passion and build a successful career around it. Who wants to help you build a magnetic personality that will give you a win-win in life and help you become the very best version of yourself. Right, today I want to quickly share with us some things, some points, or some factors that you need to consider that will help you stand out, stay relevant, and ahead of competition in this crowded marketplace. You see, there are 1,001 people doing what you're doing. There are 1,001 people showing off what you're showing off, seeking visibility the way you're seeking visibility, that want to be visible the way you want to be visible. All right, but what will give you that edge to stand out? What will help you to stay relevant? And what will help you to be seen, to be singled out among the crowd? So the number one thing that you have to do, or you must do, for you to stay relevant, for you to stand out, and for you to stay ahead of your competitors or competition is identify your unique identification factor. I like to go by the name identification factor. Many people call it their selling point, but I prefer going by unique identification factor. Guys, everybody created by God has something unique about him or her. You have that one thing that differentiates you from the other person. There is something about you that if somebody enters in a room where 1,000 people are, there is one thing that will single you out. It may be the way you talk. It may be the way you crack jokes. It may be the way you answer questions. There are a lot of things that differentiate one person from the other. Do you know what your unique identification factor is? If you don't, begin to look for it. Begin to pinpoint it out. Ask your close friends that can tell you the truth, accountable friends, people that really know you better. Ask them, what is it about me? What is it that makes me, different from you or from others? When you know what it is, begin to hone it, begin to sharpen it, begin to use it as a weapon of winning. Winning in business, as a brand, and winning as a person. What do I mean by honing? Begin to work on it to work for your good. Begin to, hone it, begin to sharpen it, begin to make it relevant. In today's world, remember that in those days, people that talk too much are regarded as talkative, riffraffs, that are just jesters making noise up and down. But today, comedians are celebrities because they've been exposed to know that they can hone on that particular trait of theirs and it will bring them out. So identify what it is that is unique about you, that your unique selling point, that your unique identification factor. Begin to hone it, begin to fine-tune it, begin to make it a winning point or a winning weapon for you as a business, for you as a brand, or whatever you are doing. Okay, then the second thing to do is, guys, you need to be creative, you need to be innovative, you need to have a way of doing things differently. See, guys, there are a lot of information out there available to everybody. What you know, another person knows it. Nothing is a secret. Remember, Mr. Google is there. Go and ask Google. There is nothing that is hidden. There's no information that is new. But do you know what gives you an edge? Is the little extra you put to that information you know. The little fine-tuning you've added to it. The creativity you bring in is what will make you to stand out. When everybody is seeking visibility, everybody wants to be seen and heard. Everybody wants to be seen. especially in the online world, in the internet world right now. Nobody wants to stay behind. I don't think in this 21st century that anybody that doesn't want her voice or his voice to be heard. All right. But what makes you to be noticed, what makes you stand out, is that little touch you put in whatever you're doing. For example, you're into service delivery, and this service delivery is not just about you. For example, somebody into the laundering services. How do you go about it to stand out amongst others? It could be your packaging, the way you package your clients or your customers' fabrics after you must have attended to them. It could be the way you talk to your clients. Find out what it is. And again, one thing is to identify your audience, know who your clients, know who your audience, know who your customers are, and treat them accordingly. There are people that amongst your clients, you might see people that they love greetings. The way you greet them when they approach you matters a lot. So try to find a way of staying ahead of others. Put a little extra to what you're doing will go a long way to make you stay relevant, make you stand out, and make you stay ahead of others. Another factor I would want to share with us is your being a people person. In this world, people matters. People can take you up there and they can bring you down. Believe me or you leave it. If you're somebody that does not carry people along, if you're a person that don't appreciate people, please begin now to do so, because people matters. They are everything you need to succeed as a brand, as a business, as a person. Make extra effort to appreciate your customers, know who your audience are, know what is their pain point, know how you package the solution they need and throw it in front of them, and they will gladly accept you. You don't need to fear competition when you know that you are before the right audience and giving them the right solution they need. Why would they look around? Why would they leave you for another person? So when you identify your audience, know who they are, what they want, and give it to them the way they want it, you will be their number one. And another factor is working deliberately and intentional. Be deliberate and intentional in seeking visibility. Guys, this one is, you must not run away from it. You must be deliberate in what you're doing. In fact, there's something I do each night before the next day. I take stock of what I've done and project the next day's activities and ask myself, how will I be deliberate and intentional in all this? You want to reach a client? Be deliberate about it. How you put a call across to that client? The words you're going to use, man, matters, guys. Just be deliberate at every step of it all. Don't take things for granted. Don't take things leave it for chance. You have to be deliberate in your work. You have to be deliberate in your work. You have to be intentional. Appreciate your customers. Once a while, put a call across to them. You are paying clients. It's not out of place for you to put a call across to them and ask them how they are doing. Ask them how they are faring, how they are able to, incorporate whatever you have given to them. Make conscious effort to know people by their names. This goes a long way to create a bond between you and your clients, and they will always appreciate you. Always appreciate, don't criticize. These are the things that will make you stay ahead of competition. They will make you stay relevant and be consistent. Like I said, keep showing up. Keep showing up even when all is not there. Don't wait until you have it all before you start showing up, guys. Keep showing up from where you are right now. You see a smartphone that has a camera that you have, use it and start. begin to show up. Be consistent. Over time, as you continue doing it, you get better, and you must have registered your brand, your presence in the minds of those that you're called to serve. They won't forget you in a jiffy. So I believe that this point will help you stay relevant, consistent, and ahead of competition. Please, if you have any question, hit the comment box and leave your questions, and I will get back to you. I very much hope that you've got value from this video. Please don't forget to say so. See you guys again in the next video Tuesday. God bless you, and remember, never say never. Never say you are not enough. You are more than enough. Keep crushing your goals. Keep being the very best version of yourself. Don't be photocopy. Be your very best original. I'm signing out of here. And do stay blessed. Bye.